hate to do the same class twice, but we are gonna win so much more, most likely, if we pick this. Yeah. If you want to see the mage, I apologize, but it's just such a disparity of win rate. Easy Hellfire. I actually like Thrasher, but I'm probably gonna take Coaster. Priest is always the worst class, even when it's the best class. Ogre versus Brewmaster. I'll take the Ogre. Well, Hysteria is not always the best card for me. Silence might actually be better. Hey, I still got Dread Mount. Had fun with it last run. Take a Pearl Tusk over a Dark Possession. Easy Ring Matron. Had one in the last deck, too. I guess this is easy Silence, because they're not the best cards. Spice Bread Baker can work for Warlock specifically. Love a Merchant. Love the Shadow Blast. Like the Raider, too. Love the Mock Assault over the Fell Lord. I was gonna say these cards suck, but actually Stockade's card is good. Spellzerker could be useful with something like the Mock Assault, or even Shadow Blast if they got someone really big. Don't want Tortoise in Warlock. Let's just take Duskbat. I think Mage could be fun, though. It can be fun. It can be fun if it was... Yeah, if it was Priest versus Mage versus, you know, Rogue, some other lower tier class, I would take the Mage. But it's up against literally the best class. So I think we're just going to do 2 Warlocks in a row. I don't think. I know. We're here. Battlemaster versus Argus. I am not actually the biggest Battlemaster fan. I think I'll take it. I do like Wriggle. Take it over Nobleman, Sleepy Dragon. Another Silence, alright. We're gonna have 2 Silences. I could add 3. Fishflinger versus Anomaly. Fishflinger is usually at its worst in Warlock, because the extra card is less valuable to you than the opponent. AT wants the fish, though? Do you? I was just gonna take Anomaly. I think I'm still gonna take Anomaly. Florist over another Duskbat. Not the biggest fan of Duskbat. Easy Cheese. These are pretty bad. I'm just gonna take Fan Militia. Yeah, Arena Fat could work in Warlock. Still gonna take Dread Infernal. There's a Scorpid. We saw 2 Scorpids right at the end there as we lost. It's actually Shady Bartender we lost to, but I don't have an Imp Swarm or anything like that, really. I do have a Ring Matron. Still Raider. Easy Thrasher. I think the Grizzly's pretty terrible. Especially in the mirror match. I've already got 1 Derailed Coaster, so I think I'm going to take Siphon. I don't know, Derailed Coaster's really good, and most of our deck is minion-based. Yeah, still going to take Siphon. Maybe I should go Derailed, really. Take a Possessed Villager over a Sidekick. The Sidekick kept being awkward last run. Sinister Deal won us a lot of games, though. Going to take it over Peasant, which is a card I like. Very last pick. Cabal Outfitter is a very strong 3 versus Cascade, which is a super strong card, but there are a lot of smaller minions in this meta that can make Cascade difficult to use. We do seem to have a reasonable enough number of cards to try to corrupt it. Demonic Supplistrated Siege, which didn't work last time, right? I think I'll still take the Cascade, but the Cabal Outfitter could be really nice in this deck. Cascade might be kind of awkward. Alright. Oh, correction for Shea Bartender you meant. I got you now. I thought you were talking about the deck as a whole.
Gul'dan versus Rexxar!
I hear the call of the wild. The rituals consume all.
Alright. There's no golden coin. Yeah, I don't know how many I don't know how many cards we're missing in gold. We do have Cheesemonger in gold. What were we missing? There's a golden coin. What were we missing in gold for this deck? Maybe Hysteria, because Hysteria got nerfed.
Aim for the wheels.
Oh, Dreaded Mount, just like last time, actually. I was unimpressed with this deck. I don't think it's as impressive as some Warlocks we've seen, certainly.
Exotic ware and funnel cakes.
Alright, we get the 5-6 down on board. Yeah, Maximus is worried about our late game. And I was worried about the deck in general. Yeah. Still probably do better than the mage would have. Probably. I missed Inspector. I apologize if you're still here, Inspector. That you sent a message 6 minutes ago that I just totally overlooked while I was doing the draft, I think. Well, I may have missed Inspector because they want to watch a draft. After paper on business planning developed in 8 hours, currently 4 a.m. Want to watch a draft before I end the last few sentences. Hope they're solid sentences if I didn't miss you. Pretty fast in drafting. I tend to do it pretty quick because, you know, it's, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's just with no bucket system. A lot of times, there's one pick that is just very much superior to the others. Can still do some half-decent damage with Battlemaster, but actually play Raider first now. Could have done an extra 5 damage phase, could have been to 15, but now I'd like to try to Battlemaster the 5-6. We'll see. Is it gonna get punished for that? Well, I don't actually imagine I can, really. In terms of, I think the Battlemaster play is just always worse.
You're next.
We could Hellfire here, but now I think I need to try to get the extra damage in.
This one's mine.
Unclear whether I should put him to 7 or I should kill an extra rat. Did you get Leobards last month? Yeah, I placed lower than usual, I think. I don't remember exactly how low we were, but we still got on there at least. It was one of the weaker metas for me, and then... So yeah, I was not sure if I was gonna make it at all for the first, you know, like month and a half, and then the last 2 weeks we got there. But yeah, and then it was going into the next scoring session, and we immediately got like a 7-win average or something, so didn't have to worry this time. Okay. We've got exact lethal with the lackey, yeah. Okay. Give me a quick one minute here. Just a quick 1 minute break. Sorry, we may have to take another break. We'll see. I just got this weird feeling of vertigo all of a sudden, and wanted to see if walking around for a second would help. It seems to have. Power says, we see your average arena score with, out-tracking yourself. No, well, except, you know, if you hit the leaderboard, then you'll get to see your best average for that 2-month period. But, yeah, there's no in-game way to see your average, currently.
I'll due back tomorrow.
Job's done.
Got no play on turn 2 yet. One more shot. Took the extra shot with the librarian. Whoa, man. It's just always sad to see it, you know. Draw that, draw that, draw that. Deck doesn't really have much late game, but I'm drawing the latest cards it can.
Easy there.
They copy a beast, not sure what one yet. Great target for Demonic Assault, but we don't have the mana for that. Interesting. Soul Rend is the easiest card to pick here. Dreaded Mount could be the best card in the long term, though, especially combined with Demonic Assault. I don't think I'd ever take Twist over Soul Rend here. Oof. So I took the I took the Dread Mount, but it's very, very, very possible that I'll regret it and wish I had taken the Soul Rend.
Drink with me, friend.
90 says, what's the scores today? We did one run that got 6. One run that got 6. That's all today, right? Yep. It was the fun Cauldron Warlock. Now we're back to Warlock. Could go right for the Dreaded here. I think we'll go with this. We know that they got the copy of Random Beast in your hand back, and that this can reduce the cost of a beast. They can reduce the cost of a beast and then copy it. This is a slightly strange turn. Well, not really. I don't want to buff the attack power on these, because I don't want it to be super easy for them to summon the rat, so... We'll play Traveling Merchant over here. And we'll buff the poison and the Traveling Merchant itself. And yeah, it feels like you're getting one less buff from the Traveling Merchant, which you kind of are. You kind of are. If you'd buffed 2 different things besides the Traveling Merchant with the Wriggle, then this would still get an extra +1 off the Wriggle anyway from being on board. Wiki's last minutes missed the Warlock ending. Yeah, we just, what was the ending there? Oh yeah, it looked like we had a pretty good chance to win. The opponent was down to 4 health, but they got like a couple of taunts up, and then they played an Imp Swarm with that pretty rarely seen 5 mana 4/4, the Shady Bartender, that gives +2/+2 to all demons. So they just instantly summoned 3 5/4s and one other demon. It was rough. was rough.
Easy there.
And thinks the Maya stats is worth the positioning there. Yes, I agree. I agree. Well, they poison their 4/3, but they get another rodent nest back in hand. They play a bear shark. Okay. So, if we put down the Battle Master, we can go face for 12. Go face for 2, trade over there. Go face for 1, trade over there. Then kill a couple of rats. I think that's what we'll do. There's some other options, like playing the Ring Matron. Which is a good play, actually.
Strike! Then strike harder!
As you command. As you command.
Did 1 less face damage, take out 1 extra rat. Doris just got wrecked by Spear of the Rhino into a buffed Warbear twice. That's a unique way to lose.
I'm like everyone's biggest fan.
So they buffed the Rodent Nest at the least. They only have 2 mana left, though. Well, they're just dead. They're just dead. Big, big dead.
You thrive fast. I can see.
So they're only level 86 rather on the Battle Pass. If they can boot before it goes away. Well, as long as you're still finishing your daily quests, I imagine you'll have no trouble. We're still, you know, like, we're still 2 months out. We're still 2 months out from the next expansion. We're only halfway through.
Gul'dan versus Lunara.
Plus, if you like Mercenary Mode, you'll be able to get XP off Mercenary Mode when that comes out. So, you know, grind some Pokemon, grind some Mercenaries, get some XP. I'm gonna try to go Arcane into trade them out, but they'll just hero power. Whatever, go Anomaly Coin Possessed Villager. I'm not sure what I'm doing on turn 2. Now I know what I'm doing in turn 2. Alright, let's just go for it. Mike says, play Mercenaries and another game simultaneously. I've done that with Battlegrounds for sure. 2 months left, 1 level away from the second golden bar. Get the golden sword of 1,000 truths. Faceless lackey. No, yeah. I could, you know, I could keep the Arcane Anomaly at 2/3 if I had done the deal 2 damage. So whatever level that is, I don't know what level that is. Wait, like now say that Cat said they own the chair but still wants attention. Well, sure. You have to worship at the throne of the cat. I don't even own a cat, and this seems obvious to me. Open out of the silence. Open out of the silence. That's why you let me gamble channel points. Well, occasionally we do, like, meme predictions. But yeah, I don't usually like to do win predictions. Just because I hate... I see it all the time when we do win predictions. I hate, you know, we get the infinite. We get the infinite, we win a tough, like, 6-2 game. And, you know, somebody's just like, ah, man, I lost all my channel points because I said we weren't going to get the win. I just don't like, when we win a game and somebody's disappointed. I'd like for us to be happy when we win a game. So those what you've seen that elemental do. Got quite a few buffs. It got like 3 or 4 different buffs. We should push back the next expansion. I mean, we might see it a little late, maybe. It would be really early in December by default. so maybe you know, we might see it more mid-December instead of early December, but it would surprise me if they pushed it all the way to, like, January. Because they don't want to do it right at the end of the year. You don't want to put out something right around Christmas time. It's a bad idea. They could still do mid-December, but...
Grab your shield. It's a riot.
Double taunt! If I really, really, really didn't want to reduce the cost of a beast, I could silence that, but we'd much rather just play Ring Matron.
Can they survive?
Let's put out the week of Christmas, have massive pack sales, profit. It usually doesn't go that way. It usually doesn't go that way.
Me angry, not away.
You usually put out a new product around Christmas, and you know, all the kids that might buy something are playing their new PlayStation 5s, but it's hard to find a PlayStation 5, so. Okay, well, tough to lose this game right now. She says, oh, quit the game over there. Quick says, Mercedes is from the game is this day. Well, but if they say, you know, hey, because they already are delaying the mini set. They're already delaying the mini set for Mercenaries. You know, if they also said, hey, we're delaying the next expansion by a month because of Mercenaries, you know, it could annoy people. Alright, 3 wins, no loss. So, my honest opinion on the Xbox Series X compared to the PS5. Well, I've not actually got hands-on on either of them, but the honest, or at least my opinion, always between Xbox and Sony, for me personally, is, you know, fortunately, Microsoft has been putting more and more of their stuff to not be Xbox exclusive. It's all coming to PC, even including Halo now, right? And so, I've got a good PC. And because I have a good PC and I prefer a mouse over controller anyway, I don't really need an Xbox. But Sony still focuses more on exclusives. They don't bring as much stuff to PC. Plus, the PlayStation gets lots of Japanese games that Microsoft doesn't get because the Xbox doesn't sell well in Japan. All those factors make it very easy for me to get a PlayStation and ignore the Xbox. But that's me. That's me. I like Japanese games, and I've got a good PC. So in that situation, it's an easy choice.
Job's done.
Well, not a very good get down. Kills the front of my 1-1. Tim talks about those shortages, absolutely. Absolutely. Sure, would we expect this to be a difficult game? Not really.
Grab your shield. It's a
Well,
riot.
they've got that seed cloud. We already lost to it once today, right? Or did we win that game? I can't even remember. I think we lost. Miss Custom says, last one you were here for was Deathwing, discard Deathwing. Lost all my points in the last game of the run. Yep, we got there. But I feel like that's less iffy than the other way.
Yourself.
Yeah. How about doing 2-face damage? Can I select PlayStation? The king's up, so we can just immediately play a cascade if we want. The other thing we could do is derailed in full trade, which I guess is better, especially because we're corrupting the cascade. Alright. Alright, so they play minions for 5 mana, and then they swing into the 3-2, put the Divine Shields up. If they only play 2 minions, we could potentially cascade their Divine Shields.
Not too heavy.
Might actually see him wait until the next turn. Maybe. Yeah, which is not a long time. Yeah, so we could cascade this, but it probably just doesn't feel good enough. Let's drop the Divine Shield and the Young Priestess. Get the 6-4 down, corrupt the 8-8 Rush, fully corrupt the Cascade. Another Divine Shield. That's a low Cascade and Divine Shield means. Yep. This looks like it'll be a Cascade. Just trade the 3-2 into the 3-2, Cascade the other 3, play the Oasis Thrasher. Just what about Hellfire? Well, I mean, we could trade Hellfire, it's true. All I lose in that situation is a 3-2. You're right. Maybe I should Hellfire. You're right. I only lose a 3-2. It's worth keeping the Cascade. You're super right.
That's my spotlight. That's my spotlight.
More Divine Shields. More and more and more shields. Well, I used the 8-8 here. Potentially I could have just played the Raider and ignored their 3-4. It's never looking good. Well, yeah, especially with the fully corrupted Cascade. Well, I was gonna say they need a card like Claw Machine here, which I can't cascade directly. Okay, well. That's not the best Cascade target, but that is. This is got me interested in Persona 5 since we're at the PlayStation Plus collection. Thanks for that. Really enjoyed it so far. Glad you are. Yeah, I mean, it's a great game in general, but yeah, super solid soundtrack in particular. Yeah, part of the PlayStation Plus collection. Is it the original version then? It would surprise me maybe if they were giving away the Royal version. I have not played the Royal version.
Strike! Then strike harder.
Love. Love.
Oh shoot, wait. Yeah, horses, wait, I messed it up. I still messed it up. I need that over the other side. Whoops. I still messed it up. I was trying to do it right. We'll probably be fine unless they play Deathwing.
What is it?
I fight for what is right. Can you say the same?
Reporting for thrive in battle.
The victory is yours.
Trying to do direwolf math and I messed it up. Okay, another solid win despite them getting the seed cloud. This Plus was a great deal for you since you have PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 3. Yeah, yeah. If you have any, smaller game collection in general, it's before the PlayStation. Yeah. I'm not on PlayStation Plus right now, just because I have too many things to play anyway. I don't do... The PlayStation is not my main gaming machine, the PC is, so paying for the multiplayer isn't really worth it either at the moment. But I did go in for a couple of years, maybe 3 years. That was mostly before I started streaming, though, where I was playing more stuff on the PlayStation and a little less Hearthstone. Could coin out the Possessed Villager or coin out the Stockade Guard. Help avoid me getting hit by like a Mortal Coil or a cheaty ankle biter. It's just 3 games every month. And the Black Hole time is Destiny 2. There you go, right, so need the multiplayer for that. Although there is a PC version of Destiny 2, right? So you have a full Hearthstone collection. We are capable of having a full Hearthstone collection. But there are still a lot of old legendaries that I don't have, and I've got all the old epics at this point, except for maybe some nerfed ones. But there's a lot of old legendaries from Goblins vs. Gnomes, and the Grand Tournament, and the Ungoro, all the way up until about Frozen Throne, maybe. There are legendaries I'm missing. Frozen Throne is when I started streaming a lot more. It's about when they put out the duplicate protection stuff. And so, from that point forward, I'm not really missing stuff. But yeah, there's older stuff I'm missing. I do have enough dust. That I could craft it and have a full collection. And they've been talking about making new diamond cards for the older sets. They did that Diamond Ragnaros for Classic, but they've been talking about doing diamond cards for, like, Goblins vs. Gnomes and such. And so I might be incentivized to craft the old legendaries once they put that out. But they haven't done that yet. We could coin Shadow Blast. I don't think Deck of Chaos does anything for us. What if we...
Grab your shield. It's a right.
If I actually do this... I don't know. Pretty good chance they can play around this. These are prediction came years too late. Yeah, I remember particularly being frustrated with Ungoro. Like, my first 2 legendaries, or maybe the first legendary and the third legendary, was a duplicate. And, yeah. Yeah, that's the type of thing that can make you quit the game, which is probably why they fixed it. Or changed it.
Back to yourself.
Which expansion had the most frustrating re-experience for you? Kobolds and Catacombs. For somewhere between 2 weeks and 2 months, I can't remember exactly, I was, like, below a 4.5 win average, which is by far the lowest I've been over that duration of time. I just couldn't make things work for me. Wait, well, there's one more technically. Which I always bring up. There was a period of, like, 4 days. Either somewhere between 4 days and 2 weeks. I don't remember how long it was around. But there was a meta where they tuned the legendary rate way up. And, like, 30% of decks had a Lich King. And, like, 8% of decks had 2 Lich Kings. And, I found that meta to be the most frustrating experience ever. Incidentally, Brian Kibler, who I like, and does not really like Arena, That was like the week or two that Brian Kibler played a lot of Arena. Brian Kibler really liked that meta, where Arena had all the legendary cards tuned to the extreme. I didn't like it, but they did. It was at least long. Yeah, I can't remember exactly how long it was, but it was not a month. It was less than a month for sure. But I 2 or 3 days into that, after seeing the 8th deck we've seen with 2 opponent Lich Kings. Granted, I had some double Lich King decks too, but after seeing just Lich King almost every game, I was saying on stream like this could be the end of the stream, or at least the end of the stream being an Arena stream. I might need to go find something else to do. It says Lich King.
From nothing. Power.
We totally forgot that happened. It was a very brief period, but memorable for me. Is it through? Your first legendary was Prophet Velen. Your second was Prophet Velen. Your third was Old Murkai. Fourth was Old Murkai. Got the game for a year. 3. Ooh. Wait. Your third was Old Murkai. Fourth was Old Murkai. Thought Old Murkai was a reward for collecting all the Murlocs.
Things are better with some magic.
Still on Goro. View. Primordial Glyphs. From Fountains, Portals, Vicious Pledging, which they eventually banned from drafts. Primordial Drake. Oh, here comes Hellfire. I'm gonna tempo the Pearl Tusk. Apparently not. Looking kind of bad right now. I mean, if they play into the Siphon Soul, we could be all good here. But if they don't play into what we've got, this could be really terrible.
Do you have an audience with the king?
It's good. Okay, so we want to draw a minion, I think, because then I can just, well... I was gonna play Derailed Coaster, but maybe I still want to play Ogre. Debatable.
Good feeling, me too. Tazdingo! Yes!
Top of him, the pit is churning.
Okay, fortunately, Cabal Outfitter is not a demon. Okay, so we can hit something randomly, and then probably playing Ring Matron, almost definitely. I wish I could play something else with it, though.
So many possibilities.
So, Battleground Battlemaster could be lethal, technically, but it's pretty low odds. Alright. I'm not gonna tap here. They've got between 9 and 10 damage on board, depending on the order they can activate that Death Rattle. Alright, it's gonna be close. Gonna be close. Cloud with 25% chance lethal, that's about right. That's about right. Is we should have lethal next turn, surely. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Thor said the Sand Dragons with Twin Tyrants, though. I did find Twin Tyrants quite frustrating overall, I would say. So Mech redeems an anime voice turn. Well, we're gonna be relating it to the Ogre odds, maybe? No ogre. No ogre. Alright, well. I mean, I can just I'm not doing the anime voice because I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. I can Coaster and Pearl Tusk, which is a decent choice. We could tap, though, and Duskbat and Pearl Tusk. ATD wants to do the Drilled Coaster, not the tap Duskbat. I think I'm fine with the tap Duskbat. With the power of my hysteria, I can cause your Gildan Royal Guard to attack random minions. Yugi, there are no minions. I know. You Coaster plus Bat. No. Right? I could technically Hysteria here, but I don't think I want to. I like the extra power on board. I liked the extra chance to draw, like, Demonic Assault.
Feet of strength. Arms of strength.
And with a word, the Demonic Assault comes to pass. I have to figure out if I have lethal. I don't know. Do I not? I don't think I do. I think I'm just gonna coaster for a while.
So many possibilities.
Coaster for one minion.
Not a good time.
Alright, I'm at 8. They're at 2. You have 2 cards left, 5 in deck compared to my 9 in deck. They've drawn a lot more than me, haven't they? Oh no, they played Soul Rend. They burned a lot more than me. They have 2 mana and a random spell. Even Curse of Weakness wouldn't save them now, because I'd still have a 1/1.
I wonder.
It was Demonic Assault Wind Fury, as in double Demonic Assault. So they're doing that rope concede. Well, you know, they've got the 1,000 Wind Warlock portrait. They've had plenty of time to build Salt up.
Almost out of time.
Zephyrus? Well, even if they played Zephyrus, they would have 0 mana left, so... they would have to eat their own 6/6 with Demonic Sacrifice? Or Sacrificial Pact, or whatever it's called? Because it used to be able to eat an Ami minion, but now it can't. Now it's friendly targets only. Oh... Well, I said it would be a close one. It was a close one, but we got it. Didn't do too much with the anime voice chair. Maybe I didn't do enough. It's good to see Toolmac. Toolmac does stream Hearthstone Arena and some other things like Dungeons and Dragons. Check him out if you're not. Hope you're doing well today. Still says they feel short on the anime turn. I'll try to do a little bit more. I do agree that I usually do more than that. I had to actually think through the turns. I had to actually think through the turns. I didn't want to make a mistake and throw the game at the last minute.
Gul'dan versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, the rituals consume all.
We can do something here. Yeah, this is more Joey thing. I've got a. I think I've got a Joey idea here. I guess we can do. But I still don't want to do it this turn. Yeah. 1 man, 2, 3. Right. Except it's still a Joey play. It's too much of a Joey play with no 2 in hand. We'll do it next turn. We can play the lackey at the same time. And we'll do it. We'll do it. Like, oh no! They can remove the extra health. But yeah. I've got an idea. I think I've done a similar idea before, but sure. We'll still do this. Wait, what? That's not my Joey hair. Those are rabbit ears. Where's the Joey hair?
So many.
There we go.
possibilities.
There's the Joey hair. Alright, yeah, it's just the idea of, you know, I play the arcane anomaly, and with the power of my coin, I can give it additional health. The place I actually want to end up is just the idea of, you know, with each spell I play, my arcane anomaly becomes more powerful. And I believe in my arcane anomaly. Just like Yugi believes in Dark Magician Girl. Yugi's just looking at the arcane anomaly, you know. This. Is that what you're into, Joey? I mean, no judgment. Some judgment, but... Hellfire twist. I'm gonna take the twist, but the Hellfire may be smarter. Is Draconic? Yeah. Didn't take the Draconic for once. Okay. Well, let's just Demonic Assault this. And poison the raid leader. I could play the Cheesemonger there, but I'd rather get this full board control. We can always Lightning Storm me, though. Hey, I meant to want to draft that card, the Masquerade. Yeah, we've done it at least twice. I got it in gold off one of the golden bundles, I think.
I got a good feeling, me too.
Gonna clear their board, but leave our poison up. I had to look over, I'm like, I didn't leave the rabbit ears on, did I? No, okay. There goes the poison, they get the 6. 5, we could siphon it, we could silence our ogre to guarantee we hit it, and then we could put the dread mount up. Yeah, let's see if we hit. We do. Alright, then we're gonna tap and cheese. Tap and cheese, the ultimate combo meal. And yes, thank you to Mac for the 5 bits of support, by the way, I do appreciate it. Whoa! Also, what happened? I'm just surprised. I looked over at our viewer numbers, and we've been hovering at 104 viewers specifically all day. And then suddenly we jumped to 180. It's good. It's good. Just surprised.
Get it out!
Monster! Grab your shield. It's a riot.
I got it.
Turn the possessed villager into some type of target dummy. There's a tap of cheese. Mm-hmm. Delicious. I mean, just the opposite.
Tastes like cherries.
Do we care if they heal for 8? Weird my lurkers. Joey Hair fans, I like that. That's pretty good. I guess I do probably care about them healing for 8. Okay, it sounds my ogre. Yeah, but then they're probably gonna get this healing sooner or later. Alright, well, they might play something even more important to silence now, but I liked getting rid of the 8 healing. I'm waiting to say the phrase, that's a more important card to silence. Well, that's not. And that's very good to not silence. Can we do the flashy finish? We should be able to. Oh, and there's the Arcane Anomaly I started with. Oh no! I have to destroy Arcane Anomaly! My friend! Alright, 6 wins, no loss. This is over 9,000. I play Twisting Nether. Unnecessarily.
I will fight.
Who said this was a bad deck? There was a lot of doubts, including from me. And of course, we can go 6-0 to 6-3, so I don't want to get overconfident. This is wear the red beard hat, the Pokemon hat. Talk about your second favorite subject. Second favorite subject?
Get it out! Get it out!
How's the Pokemon hat up, man? Star Wars rambles are probably number 1. Star Trek rambles number 2? I don't know. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice opening hand. I know, I can't believe I got the 0. Super lucky. I like the idea of damaging the spell Zerker, actually, try to get a 5 damage Demonic Assault next turn. How many Bannerman buffs, says ATD? All 6. All 6, they got no spells. That's good to know. Alright, I'm gonna put the Dreadsteed on that one. I thought about trading this down to 2-1, and then putting the Dreadsteed on here just to remove the risk of silence. They played Egg. And a Trapper with... Oh, well, if they did that in the other order, they'd save 1 mana, but if they didn't have another 1 mana card, I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, thanks to the +2 spell damage, we can do the Demonic Assault for 5, which is sweet. Now, I could kill the egg, but we know that all of these are minions. So it's not crazy likely we'll be punished for leaving the egg up. It could happen. Is this 8 damage Shadow Blast is coming? I don't know about this early. I got kind of punished for leaving it up, didn't I? More than I expected. Alright, well, it's worth Shadow Blasting that for sure. Let's look at the Scorpid. Okay. Still take Cascade. Ooh, except I got a 3 damage Moral Coil. Probably still want Cascade, but... His coil... Well, I mean, I could coil the egg. But I think I should still take Cascade. Really. Gave him the dragon. Gave him the dragon. Said, fine, fine, be lame, take Cascade. I just like the idea of, you know, it's... I picture Bart Simpson, you know, and maybe Lisa too. And Homer or somebody's trying to hype up this card, you know. Look, kids, Cascading Disaster. Lame. Like, lame. Giant tooth tentacle monster chasing coasters going off the rails as things explode. Lame. Yeah, Dad, get with the times. Only Fortnite's cool now. But...
I wonder. I got a good feeling. Me too.
Explain how good it is. Then use it before corrupting it all. Use it to buff up a arcane anomaly for +1 health.
Really? It's not too heavy. Really?
What?
It's not too heavy.
Phenomenal.
It saved you of a tick-tock. The answer is no. The jokey response is... Well, my clocks, some of them go tick-tock. Why do you ask, Sonny? Yeah, no, I should have a more active... I should have an active Twitter, and I should be more active on YouTube. But I think I'm too old and lame to have a TikTok. That's for people younger than me. I can't keep up with that audience.
Really?
Wow!
Heavy.
That
They have played a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. They've played a total of 8 cards, and half of them have been Bannermen. 4 Bannermen. 4 non-Bannermen.
This is not what we stood for.
Wow! I mean, they still lose, but still. Oh, wait. They may not lose. Hold on. They may not lose, because I'm not considering that the Ogre can miss.
Love is just an arrangement away.
I got it.
What Ogre miss? Right. Well, they're dead to Hellfire next turn if they don't heal, and if they play their biggest card from Forge Ring, I've got Cascade fully corrupted now. This is why is Warlock the best class right now? It mostly just comes down to what you're getting offered, you know? Warlock is getting offered good spells like Cascade. A lot of times if you play like Rogue right now, you get between 0 and 2 spells, and you just end up playing a bunch of neutral cards. It's just offer rates. It's just offer rates, and Warlock and Warrior in particular, they're getting offered really high-quality cards. And if you pick something like Mage or Rogue, you don't get offered as high-quality cards. It's just offer rates. Plus, Warlock has a good hero power. Just imagine if Warlock playing instead of Cascade Disaster. Well, you know, I mean, if your opponent has a board full of 1/1s and one giant taunt, you might be happy to have the targetable walk the plank instead of the random 1 in 7 to hit the taunt. But generally, I'd want the Cascade. Good to see Colts, by the way. Great arena streamer. Check him out. Hey, Sipto, with the hired bits support, I appreciate. Says the Infinite. We got the Infinite. Hopping up to 600 bits total this month. In the Bittober. Not as catchy as September. Can you walk your own minion on the plank? Can you? I forget.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Mine is the only way. The rituals consume all.
It's imagine I have a Colston chat. I dream about that every night. He makes fun of me. I can't even finish this. He makes fun of me for my, you know, Joey voice turns. Says they're a disgrace to all of the arena community. And he's right. And he's right. Recurring dream I have. Alright. 1, 3, 2, 3. Got Scorpion. This is a 12-0 deck. It'd be nice. We've had like two 12-1 Warlocks this meta, but we have not had a 12-0 since Achievements came out. I don't believe I have the 12-0 Warlock. We've got 5 other 12-0s. I don't think Warlock is one of them. We keep just barely missing. I think I have to take Imp Swarm over Hysteria here, actually. Hysteria is real good, but I don't think our hand supports it.
Mojo magic! Back to yourself!
Coin Hellfire. Alright, so now I need Hysteria. Now I need Hysteria. No, it's still not Hysteria, is it? I mean, when they're on format, it's still double Demonic Assault. At least I think so. I lost a really unfortunate brawler. Boom, boom. Does kill our 1/1, unfortunately. Alright, we can Imp Swarm plus Dreaded Mount. We can just use a Demonic Assault. I actually think Imp Swarm Dreaded Mount is better. He's missed the dragon, I did. Fix, am I too late for discussion about the Twitch stuff? I talked about it a little tiny bit. The source code stuff is concerning, like, you know, just in terms of what could be done with that in the future. But yeah, most people are talking about the financial stuff, yeah, and that seems like a less big deal to me personally. A lot of people seem shocked by it, but you could already guesstimate all this stuff just because the number of emote slots somebody has directly corresponds to the max subscribers they've had, and max subscribers tends to correspond minus some percentage with the active subscribers. And so it was already very easy to guesstimate these numbers if you actually bothered to think critically. So, yeah. A lot of people are making a big deal about the financial stuff, but it doesn't seem like a super big deal to me. It already was pretty interpretable.
Can they survive the ring of death?
So I feel like you need to drink up. And up. Yeah, I don't have too much to say about it. If you have any other questions, I can think about it, but that's the main thing. The only other thing is that, yeah, nobody seems to have a firm handle on how dangerous the possible password stuff is. I'd probably just change your password to be safe.
Handle it!
Oh, they take out both 3/2s. That's a shame. I think I'm just gonna Dread Infernal here. We have a few other plays, but... Because why kill the 3/4 instead of 3/2? Because it's bigger? Because so many password changes. Were you trying to... You had your password on Twitch, same as a bunch of other places, and you're gonna change them all to be safe? Yeah. That can be annoying. If you're gonna do it, then probably do it right and, you know, don't share passwords anymore between services. Simon Reams, the anime voice turn, like Tomac did a bit ago. Okay. This is the ultimate turn. There's no coming back from this, Kaiba. With the entirety of my 8 mana, I throw a Shadow Blast at your 6/7. A Demonic Assault at your taunt. Trade off my Eternal Dreadsteed, doing 500 additional damage to your life points. Beep, 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 beep. And I could do 700 more with Wriggling Horror, but instead, I'll buff both my taunts in range of destroying your raid leader. Damage detected. That's what I call big damage. It's just, I'm done. I don't know if you heard my response to your earlier message, Inspector, because I missed it for a while. I wish you good luck, Junior Port. Been dripping sweat for the past 72 hours. Inspector needs to drink up. Dripping sweat for 72 hours will dehydrate you. Drink up. It's just damage critical. Jimmy said, what does the Steed card do? The Steed card, every time, at the end of every turn, it resummons. Opponent turn and your turns. So it just sticks around forever. I think Dreadsteeds are really cool. And they used to be a 4-mana card. Now it's attached to this dreaded Mount card, and it's way stronger than it was back in the day. And the opponent is dead. I said there was no coming back. I said there was no coming back. Alright, 8-0. 8-0. Say, Thompson buffed it, I can't get through. How could Yugi have resisted buffing the Dread Infernal? Alright, 8 wins, no loss. Thank you, Phil. You did very well on this report. You said you've been dripping sweat for 72 hours. You might be delirious. Business innovation. Innovation opportunities at Boston-based startup called Zip Car. Interesting case. Okay. You're free to elaborate if you wish. I don't know what Zipcar is. Sounds like a, I don't know, a rideshare service or something maybe, or a rent-a-car rotation. Yeah, good to see Jay Bird with the first-time chat. And yeah, inspection. I didn't hear they're always semi-busy, so I wasn't looking at the screen. That's fine. I almost sent you a direct message just because I felt bad about missing your message for 4 minutes or so. On board the chat with the details, economic stuff. I'm just giving you the opportunity. Zipcar is the new minigame of Chicken Police 2. Man, I gotta be less hype for a lot of people compared to zipping up that dress, but hey. Whatever you want. Some people might be more into the automobile. The internet is a vast place full of different appeals. 100. Yeah. Satellites was saying earlier fixed. It's like, man, save only 1.4 million? For shame. I think my response was like, yep, that's why I still wait for Steam sales on games.
Gul'dan versus
Shaman at 8-0.
The rituals consume all.
Well, so the idea here would be to put down the Stockade Guard, Shadow Blast whatever they play, and then try to dreaded mount the Stockade Guard to immediately start the 1-1 train. That'd be the idea. Whatever they play on 2 will probably be quite small, so the Shadow Blast will actually do a lot of damage to our face. That's the big downside to this idea. The other downside is maybe they, I don't know, Lightning Bolt our Stockade Guard. None of it works.
Grab your shield. It's a right.
I don't know, Shadow Blast a 2-drop? It'll feel really decent if it's a peon, in particular. I was gonna say, if they don't do anything, then we end up tapping or playing a 2-we top deck. Sinister deal. It would have been okay playing that right away if we had it. They're looking at their hero power right away. No. We've actually been good. Oh, no. So we want this to take either 2 damage or 0 damage. What I don't want to do is take 1 damage. Is this a rematch? Is it? I can look up the usernames we fought against. No, it was a good thing to point out, because the previous shaman we fought did have a name that started with S, but it was not this name.
So many possibilities.
Discover a dragon. I guess I can discover the dragon first, but it doesn't really make any difference. Well, Blackwing is so strong they banned it from drafts. But if they go wide enough, which Shaman certainly could, maybe Brightwing could actually be better. But still go this way. It's a decent Cascade, but it's not a bad Shadow Blast. Oh, I think it's a really good Shadow Blast. Another one. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 minions in hand, which is just shy of being able to kill the Berserker. So now we Cascade, do we? We might. If I try to play like Derailed Coaster. His tempo. I don't know if I'd call it tempo. I mean, I'm only doing 2 extra face damage. If I Derailed Coaster, I'm making a huge bet that they don't have any type of AoE.
I wonder.
Yeah, Kid says good silence to stop him from taking 5 damage. Tells he wants to save the Cascade. Yeah. He says it's good psychological damage when we go the nice Shadow Blast into the Cascade. Could kind of see it. Well, I am going to play this, throw that in there, and we're gonna go boom,
Not a long time.
boom,
Not a long time.
boom, I think. You know, 1 more could be worth it. 1 more. 1 more means that I can use Dread Infernal plus Dread Steed to kill it. Why silence the Berserker? We could silence our Dread Steed, right? I could free up so much board space. Look at all this room for activities if I get rid of the Dread Steed. Alright, Spectre taking off. Glad you got your report finished. Hope it goes well, and hope to see you soon. Alright, so this is a really good Dread Infernal. Cascade is fully corrupted. They're down to 15. They can play a Lion Guard, but if they play a Lion Guard, I can Cascade it.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Is that... Not actually gone. Okay. You know, and I'm glad we picked Warlock over Mage. Yeah, I wish we could stare into the alternate timeline. I mean, maybe the Mage would be doing okay. But maybe the mage would be dead by now. Maybe it would go, 2-3, and we'd be playing a hunter or something. I wish I had that superpower to stare into alternate timelines. We could play 2 Phantom Militias. We could play a Cheesemonger and 1 Phantom Militia. We could technically Cascade, but that seems kind of nuts.
So many possibilities.
Things are better with some
That's disaster still in your hand. Well, we'll see if it's useful to maybe make this the last turn. So I didn't realize you 8 wins already. You've been fast, you're slow fish report. It's a fairly fast deck, right? I mean, it caps out around 5-6 mana. Earthquake, I do get a random 7. It's a nice random 7. And I get my steed back. And I get my steed back. I think I'm gonna take a 6-6. I think I'm gonna take a 6-6 over an 8-6. Because I don't want to get hit by Big Game Hunter. It's happened so many times lately. It's probably happening less now that they fixed the Epic Offering rate, but I'm actually genuinely concerned. Just dodge Big Game Hunter smart. I mean, we've been seeing them. Even after the Epic fix, we've been seeing them. Got plenty of ways around taunt stuff. Yeah, we got the Cascade. We got the Silence. Interesting choice, well done. Yeah, I mean, they're so low on health. I've got the Battle Master and the Dread Steed. I don't need the extra damage pretty much all the time. Pretty decent roll there, right? There are a couple of Shaman Fire spells. They got a Taunt, they got a Moonfang.
Inside voices, please.
Well, I ended up not needing the Cascade ATT. I ended up not needing it, but things still went well. Alright. 9 wins, 0 losses. This would be time for a break. Last time I said it's time for a break, I said, but nah, we're undefeated, and I played a game. We took a loss anyway. So, alright, let's take the 3-minute break at 9-0. Thank you, Rick, for the follow. I appreciate that. It's very common. Go for the dodge. Yeah, it seemed like we needed the extra damage. But yeah, good to see you, Menace. We are going to take a 3-minute break. I hope you stick around. Or welcome back, Menace, that is. We saw Menace earlier, yeah? We'll be back in 3 minutes. We'll be back in 3 minutes. We'll see if we can get the 10-0, the 11-0, or the 12-0, which I think it's a new achievement. Once I get straight to the end, wish you good luck for the 12 wins. I appreciate it. One more sip for Pop. Alright, we got the 9-0. Deck's been highly successful. Be nice to win 3 more in a row. Get the Warlock achievement. Like I said, I think we've had 2 12-1 Warlocks. But no 12-0s. Good to see Phoenix. Good to see Adrian. Thank you, Daff, with the follow. I appreciate it. Comes says this was what they saw. It's apparently not great. Has 2,000 upvotes and 31,000 downvotes, so it's very Warcrafty or Warhammery. Shadow Blast this time. I don't even think I want this anomaly against their hero power. He's just jinx it down before it's too late. He's going 12 wins. Yeah.
Job's done.
Looks like a weird ad.
Specs.
Looks like a weird ad custom. So we're at the late game. The game's been fast enough, the late game doesn't matter too much. And we've always got our hero power. Always got our hero power. Appreciate everyone at the spot with the CGI budget. Yes.
I have things you
And yeah, but also other ones great like Snapball Videos about gaming. That's good. That's good satire.
Got exotic wares and funnel cakes.
Well, yeah, I did see an ad recently. I don't know if it was on Twitch or elsewhere, but that did make me laugh because it was an anti-vaping PSA talking about possible lung damage or something, and but yeah, it was funny to me. I liked it well enough, but the idea was that it was some basketball star running away from this big CGI monster. And so he's running and running, and then he stops and turns towards the camera. It's like, hey, I'm whatever basketball star, I don't know basketball. And, you know, we put a bunch of money into this CGI monster to catch your attention so we can tell you about the dangers of vaping. It's like, okay, I'm okay. I'm cool with the meta ad. I'm fine with this. I like the meta. I could have tapped and played Duskbat, but 5/6 felt safer.
went back together.
Could have technically played Hysteria too, but that feels like an overreaction. Yes, I'm inspired by the Arena Fanatic. Chaos Strike. Okay. So we want our Frenzy to hit... Well, kind of anywhere, really. Thought about just tempoing out the 6/6. I think this could set up for a better Dread Infernal. We don't really need to silence the defender. The healing probably doesn't matter too much. We can use Shadow Blast, trade the 1/1.
So many possibilities.
I think I still don't want to use the silence, but it's a little better than I initially thought.
Our tombs.
Alright, we're a little ahead on board, but they have a discovered spell and a discovered mech. The discovered spell could always be expendable performers, but even if they did that, it's weak to Dread Infernal. They looked at their discovered spell, so... Oh, it's Chaos now, but not expendables.
What is it?
And a peasant. Can't actually kill the peasant right now unless I want to play Cascading Disaster on it. Huh. I could find the deal 2 damage lackey, but I think I should just go double Phantom Militia, let them get the 1 draw. Because they're so truly nice about, oh yeah, it says stealing that concept, and people didn't like that Pepsi ad either, right? So... Yeah, it seems like an odd thing to imitate, if that is, so. Again, I was just looking at the ad without sound. Okay. The Cascade's good. We're almost definitely gonna play Cascade. We're gonna definitely play Cascade. What else are we doing? We're probably looking at the Sinister Deal and playing these 2s. I can start with the Sinister Deal then, I suppose. Gotta be Draconic. This is Wind Fury? I didn't have enough mana to play the Cascade and the Wind Fury. Warlock has prepared competitor. Let's steal it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other things that have gone along those lines, but it's not like, at least that I can remember, it's not like Pepsi tried to make new Pepsi after new Coke failed. Not that I can remember, anyway.
Fresh Felstein, hot out of the kiln.
Dark Moon statue. I take the 3 damage. Sounds looking decent here. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. If we were to silence and play the Battle Master, we could go. Could hit this face. Hit. Yeah. It's a little complicated, but I'm pretty sure it works. I can technically discover a dragon first. That's a good dragon, but may not be good against them.
Strike! And strike harder!
Okay. I think I did that as well as I could. There was one. I was expecting to be able to Wind Fury attack the Wriggle, but because of the way things line up with the Dark Moon statue, I didn't seem able to do it. Maybe I missed 2 damage. Tough to say. If I do Hellfire plus Dread Infernal, I get to go face the 5-1. And we clear their board. You could do something risky like Hysteria the 4-4 and hope it hits their walls before it's your 5-5, but I think the Hellfire Dread Infernal looks good. Wait, hold on. I have to hit here first. He's looking around. I almost didn't do these hits first, which ruins it. Got so focused on the Dread Infernal, I almost forgot those hits. We still have a discovered mech. I don't know the other 3 cards, I don't think.
I grow impatient. I grow impatient.
If they hit there and then Hero Power our 5-1, they only have 2 health left, but they would keep the 8-2 on board, so it still makes sense to them. Now, I might be able to discover lethal off the Scorpion, but let's just go for the 9-9 here.
I could have sworn it went back together.
Yeah, they'd have to find a claw machine and have 3 other damage cheap. Do they have the 3 other damage?
Prove your
They do
worth,
not.
cur.
They do not. Alright. Illegal card. Illegal card. Can't draft it. 10 wins, no loss. If we can manage 2 more, we can snag an achievement that I don't think we have. It'd be disappointing if I got the 12-0. It's like, oh, we did have the Warlock one. We have Druid and Demon Hunter. I'm pretty sure we have Warrior, Druid, Demon Hunter, Warrior, Priest, Mage. I think those are the 5. It's the 7. Lucky 7. Yeah. And we've said many times, but I got the time to talk about it. If you're at 10-0, you want a longer queue. The worst they can put you up against is 11-0, right? So the longer the queue, the further it expands the search parameters, and the more likely you are to fight somebody at like 8-2 instead of 10-0 or 11-0. It's a nice short queue. It ended up being only about a minute. We've seen some of these 10-0 queue type things be like 4 minutes recently. Oh shoot, it's Veritas.
Ends now. The rituals consume all.
I assume it's the real Veritas. 10-0, not 100% sure. I don't think I want to keep a wriggle against Demon Hunter. His Dragon's way too OP for Arena. She was like a max promotion. We were doing some stuff related to that on the variety stream today. I say we can play Age of Empires 4. Probably not immediately. I was much more, Blizzard related. I was much more into Warcraft and Starcraft than I was ever into Age of Empires. I did play some Age of Empires 2 in particular, but I was never big on the series as much as I was Warcraft and Starcraft in terms of RTS. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I'll look at review scores and stuff at the very least. This is Max says, who's Veritas? Veritas recently started streaming, but has been known. A, got #1 Arena on leaderboard recently, and B, has done co-ops with Judge, another Arena streamer. Alright, the Dreaded Mount is a good idea here. The Unstable Shadow Blast is a decent idea too. I think I just bumped this over bumping there. If they actually have a good kill on the Dreaded, this sets up for a better, it sets up for a better Dreadsteed, quite likely, and it also can set for a coast or two if they were to unfortunately have, like, a silence. Is any StarCraft competitively, or Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne? I've never been good competitively at RTS. Granted, I've never put big time into it. I was able to get, like, Gold League in StarCraft. I'm not so bad that I was down at, like, bronze or silver or whatever, but I played a few enough to get the gold, but I never put much time into it. I like the campaigns. I like playing against the AI for the base game. I liked all the custom stuff. I did in terms of the hours I put into Warcraft 3, I did the campaigns. I probably did a little bit of the standard competitive stuff, but I played much more tower defense. I played much more tower defense than anything else, really. Alright, we go 22 health to kick them off board. Got this derailed coaster, and thank you, Sove, with the 15 months of sub. Very, very appreciated. It's definitely pretty safe here today at 10-0. Can't be safe enough to beat Veritas and get 11-0. Can't be safe enough for 12-0. I don't know. But I appreciate Sove. I can't make that rhyme. I appreciate it, I really do.
Welcome to the show.
Next year, power does 2 more damage. Doesn't work with Demon Eye. Okay, so is it derailed coaster time? It may not be, actually. It may be Duskbat time. Alright, we're at 20 health. They have the 3-4 on board. We still have our 1-1. Tower Defense and DBZ Saga games were super fun. I definitely played a little bit of the DBZ stuff, for sure. I played the original Dota, Now we got Dota 2 making millions of dollars with the international tournament. I played quite a bit of the original Dota. It was just a mod. Ooh, Top Deck Cascade. That's worth cascading. I could corrupt it, but we're just gonna use it now. Just no Leisure Suit Larry. I never did play any of the Leisure Suit Larry games. I played other, you know, text adventure games. Particularly the Star Trek ones, actually. There are 2 Star Trek point-and-click adventure games.
Phenomenal.
One of them is called Judgment Rights. The other one is called 25th Anniversary. And I really enjoyed those 2, because I'm a big Star Trek fan. And they got the original voices. They had Leonard Nimoy and Shatner, and I think they had DeForest Kelley. I think it was shortly before DeForest Kelley, who played the Dr. McCoy. I think it was shortly before he passed away. I don't remember if they had DeForest Kelley. I'd have to look that up. I think they got him. 50 of 0 lost to get the achievement? Yes. There's an achievement for getting 12 wins with a class, and we've got all of those, but we only have 5 out of the 10 for the 12 O's. The discovered achievement could be something as powerful as Expendables. Okay. Do I tap one more time? I think I tap one last time, even if it's kind of dangerous.
So many possibilities.
Alright, they got the discovered spell, they got 21 health to our 15. Yeah, so this new portrait looks cool. Yeah, this is one of the 4 Shadowlands portraits they put out just recently. I think they're still for sale, but I'm not sure. There's rumors, unconfirmed rumors, of another set of portraits coming up. One of which I may really like, if such portraits were to exist. Things Veritas sure seems like it. He likes the Winter Druid, yeah. The Winter Malfurion's pretty cool. I like the vampire-y Illidan even better, personally. Alright, they are gonna heal here for 4, which is unfortunate, but overall this will be a good turn. I don't think I can tap anymore. It's just trade, which is gonna kill the back of this, unfortunately. Face for 2, trade there, kill them all with the Dread. I think it's the way to go. It also corrupts the Pearl Tusk. Alright, we're at 13, they're at 22, we're ahead on board, we got our Pearl Tusk. The Save Confirmed Friends list. Doing battle in the arena. Doing battle in the arena. Instruction system to Wind Fury. Oh yeah, we probably are gonna do the Wind Fury right now. If she deletes message, I'm sorry. Expecting the real Varus right now. The 3-1 is Warrior. Oh, actually, okay. So yeah, despite being 10-0, this is not the Judgitus Veritas, the #1 Veritas. Interesting. Feels like lies and deception, despite Veritas meaning like truth. Tonight is the anime voice turn. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Once again. Gomac has a pinchant today for redeeming those while I can't do them. The turns are too complicated. So I can go Battlemaster and Merchant, which is quite strong. We can go Pearl Tusk and Merchant, which is actually stronger here, I think. Matthias just wants to play 3 taunts, which is interesting. I'm out of time. I'm out of time. That is interesting. I think I'm still gonna do this, but that is interesting. Alright. Oh, well, here, the anime voice turn is the post turn. If Kaiba can't deal with this board, my Battleground Battlemaster can do 750 damage next turn. Also, Sov just put $750 on the PayPal. Wait, 25, but 25 is still big. Appreciate it. It doesn't look like there's an associated message. Just 25 bucks on the PayPal? I very, very much appreciate it. Sov just resubbed 15 months. And, yeah, further appreciate support. We are going to commence a demonic assault. Throw 10 damage at their face. Using the power of Wind Fury. They must fight the real Veritas. Well, if they're at 3-1 with Warrior, it's gonna take some time. But yeah, hoping to dedicate a big 11-0 win here to Sov with the generosity. The big generosity.
I grow impatient.
Like I see voicing a character on Adventure Time. I've not seen much Adventure Time. I've seen a little. I know that Jonathan Frakes voices the older Finn in at least 2 episodes. I know that. We got Jonathan Frakes on emote. Well, they are still dead despite this drafted Ysera. The cartoon. Yeah, I watched Steven Universe, which I liked a lot. Wait, are they still dead? Oh, I'm one off. I'm one off. I need to find 1 damage off Scorpid or Sinister Deal. That'll do it.
Don't let up.
Alright, 11-0. And again, big thank you to Sov. $25 on the PayPal. Big generosity, big appreciation. And it's on the PayPal, so it wouldn't be counted on all that Twitch stuff going on. Alright, 11 wins, no loss. Can we do it? Can we get the 12-0? And thank you, Toolmac, with the 17 bits. Joey says, no, Joey here. Well, you know, you're redeeming these. I'm worried that the anime turns will mess up my chances at 12-0. So I'll try to do a little bit of Joey. Some simple Joey in the mulligan. John shows up just in time to see if I can get the 12-0 Warlock achievement or if I fail for the 3rd time this meta. So says, we can do it! Thinks with the final boss. I hope so. I hope so. So damn. Just coincidentally showing up right on time. Yeah, John does from Australia. Check him out. Definitely check him out. He's got the nerdy value. Just like me. Yeah, Roseburg, you have to get 0 losses to get the achievement. We have to get 0 losses to get this achievement. There is a 12-win Warlock achievement, but we definitely have that one. There's also a 12-0 flawless Warlock achievement that we don't have. We've got 5 of the flawless ones, but I'm pretty sure I don't have Warlock. Got 5 out of the 10. Cowboys spin out.
Gul'dan versus Liandrin.
Paladin. Okay. Okay.
The rituals consume all.
Think I'd rather see Paladin than Warrior in particular with this deck that we're playing. yeah. Toolmac one little Joey. It's just still from earlier. I play Arcane Anomaly. My good friend. And even with no coin, I believe. I believe in you.
Look what I found.
No! Oh.
Get it out! Get it out!
Leave chat the joy. We lost the anomaly. We lost the anomaly. It is in the energy. I could use some energy. I could use some energy. Play a 3/4. We can just play Thrasher. I probably don't want to be greedy here.
Funnel cakes!
This is we just need the steed. We've had a lot of good luck with steed so far, it's true. That's a good silence top deck, actually.
Inside voices, please.
Interested?
Silence. That's fine. You know, I was actually thinking about, you know, if they buff again, why need another silence, but not really. So it's only 3 rushes, but let's still derailed here. Alright, I got 5 cards. We're head on board. We have 28 health to tap with. Veritas, the Veritas. The other Veritas. Throughout much of that match, Veritas, we thought that you were the other Veritas. GG, hope your deck is still alive. I wonder what score you were at, if you care to share. You don't have to, I just appreciate the follow. Okay, where are we going? We can go... Trade. Do something with Regal. Whereas I did in there run. Oh no! So I was at 10-0 and you were at 10-2. Of course, while I'm in the queue, I'm like, the longer the queue, the better, because the more likely I would hit somebody at like 9-2, and that is what happened. But yes, GG. I'm trying to get the 12-0 achievement, so if I get it, hopefully your defeat was not in vain. Alright. Still ahead on board. I didn't actually catch how many minions they buffed. I should have looked closer.
You never know what you're gonna catch.
Trapper. This is an adventurer. Uncorrupted Darkmoon statue, but with 1 attack. Okay. We're always gonna tap, I'm pretty sure. Pearl Tusk. Desperation play, yeah. Pearl Tusk does corrupt the Cascade, which is kind of interesting. I might just play the uncorrupted Pearl Tusk right now.
So many
We can go Pearl Tusk here, hit the 3/4 and double trade into the 4/5. And we could also ignore the 4/5 and go face, but you know I love the trade. So we get that 12-0, me too.
Guess what dropped?
Oh. Silver Sword off the sidekick. Now that's strong. Now that's strong. Okay. We could technically Cascade here.
Love is just an arrangement away.
Grab your shield. It's a right.
Okay, so Hysteria on the Wrapped Golem might be good, maybe. Ah, they do trade instead of going face for 8. Okay, so... Well, actually, I've got Hysteria and I've got Cascade. I silence that in Hysteria. Owl, then Cascade. Is Cascade fully corrupted? No, but I can always just trade here. Or trade here and then trade there. See, it's weird, because I may never get another good Hysteria, but I'll probably get another good Cascade. Hysteria, save Cascade, yeah. Attack first, then Hysteria and trade. Sand favors the Hysteria Cascade, or the Cascade, yeah. Half out Cascade. Well, I don't want to owl, do I? Don't I just want to trade off the 1/3? It is reasonable. Yeah, I mean they're gonna swing in my 2/2. They're gonna play more minions and buff them. We'll probably still get a decent Hysteria. He said the 1/3 was important to them.
Don't blink.
Ooh, we get a card from their deck. A Lion Guard. Well, now we know they've got a Lion Guard in their deck. Huh. Okay. Gonna have to silence that. Give him run for. Well, even if I were to play Hysteria, you know, this can just hit over there. I am gonna owl that.
So many possibilities.
Alright, despite the Hysteria possibility, I'm doing this. We might be dead here if they have a buff. They're only 2 off lethal. But they know I'm pretty close to lethal too. That's curious. Okay, so they still trade. Well, okay, they do put me at 13, which means the Lion Guard is active.
Reporting for duty.
What is the best target to Hysteria here? The 5/6? Trade my 1/1 to their 1 and Hysteria the 5/6? Well, what about our Hellfire? What about our Hellfire? If we Hellfire... No, I still Hysteria first. Well... We could Hellfire Hysteria and always clear. Hellfire's board clear, yeah. Alright. Which means I get 1 extra face damage. Want to tap for the additional card, go to 8. Next turn we're probably playing Siphon, Lion Guard. I mean, I should have tapped first, technically.
Do you have an audience with
It
the
is
king?
their Lion Guard. And we're gonna play the Lion Guard we stole from them.
Have we?
Okay.
Do you have an audience with the king?
Now, if they can't do anything here, we have lethal with Dreaded Mount or Battlemaster. Yeah, they can do something, though.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. We've got the Ring Matron and the Dreaded Mount.
Can they survive the ring of death?
I want to put the Dreaded Mount on the Lion Guard, yeah, because it'd be extra devastating if they silence this. Come on. Ooh. I don't even have damage to kill the 8/8 right now, but we do have 2 Demon. Oh no, I got 1 Demonic Assault and Unstable Shadow Blast and 8 cards. You should save the 1/1 for Imp Lethal, but I still get the Dreadsteed on board. I still have 1 extra damage. Wait, now I have enough damage. Wait, but they taunt that. Okay, Dread Infernal. Can trade there and there, but then... I gotta tap, right? Well, I'm not dead. If I go... You know, trade, Dread Infernal. I'm at 9 and they have 7 damage. If I tap, then I am dead. If I don't draw Unstable Shadow Blast in particular. Or Demonic Assault.
So many possibilities.
Pictures don't tap. I think I'm not going to tap. So it's time to take a risk. You say don't tap, time to take a risk. Tapping and not tapping are both a risk in this situation.
My spotlight! That's my spotlight!
They just need 2 damage. It's not tough. Hope they don't have it.
We hear your heart.
Aye. Ah, another taunt. Damn, I mean, if they didn't have that taunt, the Demonic Assault here would do it. What about the Battlemaster plus Demonic Assault? So they heal for 4. So it's not lethal.
So many
It's not lethal, but...
Strike! Then strike harder!
Now, I always do 1 face and kill a bat, but... do I still have lethal if I killed this? We'd go... 2... Let's go face. Screw it. Considering my draws... Fixes kill the 1/2 is good. That's true. That's true. I'll agree with that. Alright, they got 1 draw. Come on, let me get the 12-0 achievement, please! 3rd attempt. Whoa, yes! Flawless Warlock Gladiator! That's why kill the 1/2. It reduces the odds they kill me. It reduces the odds they kill me. Alright. 6 down. 6 12-0s down, 4 to go. Only 2 people in the world have done it. But granted, I still have 4 more to do. All right. Thank you again very, very much to Sove with that $25 in the PayPal. Thank you to Toolmac with the 100 bits of support. Very appreciated. Boom, 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 boom. A lot of gold. We're going to keep that Stormwind pack because we got all the Stormwind cards right now and there's many set coming up. We'll open up the Ashes Outland one. Savage with 5 for the bits of support. I appreciate it. Great game, yeah. All right. Oh, I gotta make a note to myself. All right. Everybody with the GGs, I appreciate it. Tried 3 times this meta, we got it. We got it. Open up this pack, we'll go look at the achievement. Can you repeat that? 12-0 record what? There's only 2 people in the world so far that have the 10 12-0s achievement. The 12-0s with everything. Oh, wait, I just went back to the pack screen. So here. Right here. Game modes. So we're at 6 out of 10. Actually, Stan, and there was somebody on Twitter that sounded reputable that said they got it. He sent it with 100 bits of support as well. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we got 6 out of 10 now. We're missing Hunter, Paladin, Rogue, and Shaman. Complete to achieve 30 achievement points, yes.